He intuitively understands us Americans.
And the battle against Islamic terror.
The battle against Islam, let's simplify it. No, yeah.
The battle against Islam.
Islam.
Keep it simple.
Keep it simple. Get rid of these little frills that we put in for public consumption.
Yeah. We say the battle against Islamic terror.
Right. No need for this sort of redundancy.
Between
We're
us,
right.
between us, just us white people. We can just say it's a war on the darker skinned ones.
Right. Let's talk frankly, shall we?
They're more euphemisms.
Well, they were good. They Australia. Well, okay. Look at me going.
So
off on
what's
tangents
this? What's this called? The Louis Vuitton.
Louis Vuitton.
Thing,
I was in. I confess. Ay, goodness gracious.
Can you tell that bitch to wait?
Yeah, I'll tell you. It'll take me 2 seconds. Sorry, this is important. Hi there. Yeah, this is Joey. I'm sorry, guys. This is very rude. Yes. So that's fine. Saturday, November 15th. Would I be able to stop by and pick up what I'd mentioned? Okay. All right. Okay. Yes. Oh, is this Dr. Nadell? Okay. Sorry, okay. Yeah, it was just enough to get to the next appointment. It's
Joey's talking to his pusher. He's got to get his drugs to keep him straight. So we're talking about Torah Porsche Noach this week, which is from Genesis 6 to Genesis 12. So
I'm very
So is
very
your
sorry.
pusher going to be able to keep you supplied?
That was actually my bookie. I'm asking my bookie to loan me some money so that I can continue to play. No, I'm kidding. So this is, yes, I was in Las Vegas for a week, and with my good friend Dave Cho, and when I go to Las Vegas, I count cards. The pit bosses know it, so I tend to win, but I don't like to become I don't admire gambling as a revenue stream. So when I do win, I spend it all there, and on things that I otherwise would never ever buy.
Like lap dances.
I don't. The guy I'm with, lap dances are unnecessary. But I bought a lot of Louis Vuitton because that's ridiculous.
What is this called?
The headband?
Yeah.
It's Louis Vuitton.
Headband. It's called a headband.
It's a headband, and it came as part of a set. I actually have matching wristbands and a matching neck towel and a matching fanny pack.
How much money did you win?
I won a couple $1,000s. Dave won a lot more than that.
Is he Korean?
Yes. Yes.
They're good. They're good at the numbers.
They're
aren't they?
good with numbers.
And
Yeah.
Korean.
It's mostly he plays in the salon, which is where the big. No, not a lot of Japanese. It's mostly Korean and Chinese.
What's slang for Korean?
Well, I have a lot of Korean friends, so I don't like to say it, but gook would be.
Gook.
Right. But he plays in the salon where the high rollers play, and they're good with numbers, but they're also very superstitious. And the Koreans are all about revenge, so when they lose, they want to win it back fast. So.
And the girls are not with us this week. Monica and Helen have separately gone their own way,
but are returning for next week.
I certainly hope so.
They both seemed to enjoy last week. I hope. I was not here, so I hope last week was nice.
Yeah, it was great.
Helen
certainly more pleasant to look at.
Yeah, tell me about it. I thought, yeah. So I'm looking forward to next week when all four of us can make merry and discuss Torah.
Yeah. So Jerry, who do you think should have to pay for rape kits?
I would say that if the government's going to subsidize something, rape kits are a fair thing to subsidize.
Why not have the rape victims foot in the bill? Like if they get,
well, I mean,
because it'll discourage people from filing frivolous rape charges.
That's true.
Well,
every government,
$1,000 every time.
Is that how much it is?
Yeah, $1,000.
Oh, goodness.
I mean, the price of rape kits is just exorbitant.
Well, it's an inelastic market. There will always be demand. So, but I that's a lot of money for something that anytime the government pays for anything, there will always be abuse because people will find ways to get that money when they don't need
I
it.
get like cotton swabs and alcohol here, and that has only cost me a couple of bucks.
Well, but there must be more in those kits than like what is included in a rape kit? Cotton swabs, alcohol.
Yeah, quite a lot. It's stuff to get like DNA.
Yeah.
Like DNA. So.
Well, I think that's
A lot of people are outraged that Sarah Palin had rape victims pay for their own rape kits, but I mean, do you want to pay? Do you want to like subsidize? If you put the bill for all of Wasila's rape kits in a typical year,
right.
you'd be talking like $15,000. Like, do you want to shell out to pay for rape kits for Wasilla, Alaska for a year? $15,000.
Well, all of it. We split it between the 300 million of us Americans to pay for Wasila's rape kits. I think that. Yes, I think that is a fair thing for the government to
pay $1,000 for a rape kit.
And I think anytime you set a program like that up, you have to anticipate abuse. So you have to figure out how are we going to prevent people from exploiting their access to free rape kits.
First hot black chick to come into this chat room gets a free rape kit. You just type in your home address. I will personally deliver your rape kit.
Good Lord.
It's got everything. It's got all the trimmings. It's everything you could ever possibly want in a rape kit.
Good Lord.
So
good Lord.
I feel like there's a lot of anger out there, and there's a lot of concern right now in the country. I feel like there's this boiling cauldron that could go off any time. No justice, no peace. Who knows? I got a feeling that the number of rapes in America is just going to start going sky high. You want to be protected. Get your free rape kit now.
Good Lord. Did he talk like this last week in front of the ladies? Doggy style, you seem like someone who could give a candid answer to that question.
Remember, they're on 30-second delays. So.
Right, no, I know. Well, wow. Yeah, the interesting question then is, will there be more or less rapes if the government subsidizes rape kits? I have no idea what the answer to that is, but you could figure it out probably if you hashed out the variables.
So, in this week's Torah portion, it's Pasha Noach, and it's basically Genesis 6:9 to
that's right,
up to the end of chapter 11, and it's basically the story of Noach. And I was reading a commentary in Tikkun magazine, so I'm broadening myself to read.
Yeah, I'm very impressed.
The hated left wing, and it was making the point that when the Greek gods want to come down to earth and be with the humans, it's primarily to have sex with them. Which, I think the Jewish God, there are a lot of drawbacks to the Jewish God. But one of the cool things is you never have to worry that he's going to try to bug you.
Right, no.
Because that would really freak me out.
Well, I wouldn't entirely put it past him. He's an emotional God, certainly.
But there's nothing in the Torah
but there's
about
no
him
evidence that
bothering
he's
people.
ever... Right. He's got a clean record so far as we can tell. Maybe because he's more in touch with his emotions. I don't know. But he yes, I agree with you. There's no... we don't have to worry about
buggery
that.
In the
It would be shocking if it happened.
Yeah.
It would be a shock. But at the same time, there were
feel
gods...
like that means he doesn't care.
No. He's certainly abusive enough that I know he cares. There were those. In Genesis, there's the point where the gods, not gods, but there's some sort of race of supermen.
Yeah, Superman to come down and mate with the
right.
woman. Yeah.
So maybe God was like.
But it wasn't the God. It was like.
It wasn't the God.
Divine beings.
Right, but maybe it's like a married guy who gets off on helping his friends get play. Like God was enjoying.
There's nothing in the text about God enjoying this hanky-panky.
Right.
In fact,
no.
I think the Torah frowned upon it.
Oh, did it? Okay. Well, but how did it happen? Anyway,
Have you ever read the book God by Jack Miles?
I have not.
Do you know what it's about?
I do not.
It's the story of God as seen through the Tanakh, and it traces the evolution of God's attitude to how the Bible reveals who He is and His attitude to man. For instance, after a certain point, I don't know, maybe the book of Jonah, or maybe I think it's the book of Job. He never talks to human beings again. After the book of Job, that's it.
Interesting.
Which is quite interesting, and you definitely get the feel as you read Genesis that God is constantly learning about His creation.
Yeah.
And Gersonides, who is a medieval Jewish philosopher theologian, said that God does not